Rahman is a regular teenager, but his campaign for Palestinian rights has seen him caught up in the UK's counter-extremism strategy, Prevent. It flagged up his work for a charity as suspect behaviour.
And the police officers were quite big, like 6 foot, and they were quite a big building. It was quite scary. I remember reading my name on one of the folders, and I thought, damn it, it sank in that they had been following me and noting down what I've done. So that's when it hit.
Fast-tracked after the 2005 London bombings, Prevent aims to stop young people spreading extremist views and forces by law public institutions, including schools, to report extremist behaviour. The question for critics is what exactly constitutes extremism. A new report by Rights Watch UK says Prevent infringes children's human rights, including freedom of speech and of religion.
The most shocking discovery in the report was the fact that the UK government had introduced a policy and legislation that would have a direct impact on children's lives without, in fact, considering the legal and policy implications for children.
But those implementing the strategy say it's necessary to prevent the possibility of young people joining Daesh or other extremist groups.
When things go wrong, it's wrong to say this is the fault of Prevent. Prevent is very, very clear about what it's trying to do. It's the way that that is then implemented by individuals. And clearly, if that's what's happening, then there's a lot of work that we also need to do to ensure that people know, exactly what their role needs to be. Why do we need Prevent? We need Prevent to protect our young people.
Rahman's treatment has left him feeling deeply aggrieved and out of place in British society.
You're not accepted because you're Muslim, because you're Pakistani, because you're Afghan, because you're Algerian, because, that is a symptom of radicalisation. And Prevent makes you angry, makes you feel alienated, makes you, intimidated. But I guess the main thing that comes out of this with my relationship with the establishment is I don't trust them anymore.
According to the police, around 700 people from the UK have travelled to support or fight for extremist groups in Iraq or Syria, and around half of them are said to have returned. Authorities here are worried about an attack on British soil, and the struggle for them is to find a balance between their citizens' security and their civil liberties. Myriam Francois, TRT World, London.